PRC, quality service since 1972. Repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
This is the morning edition of the Weather Xtreme video, the Labor Day edition, if you will. We'll crank out one of these today. I'm James Spann here. It's a holiday. Many folks are out and about, but some of you are indeed laboring and watching this. So let's talk about the weather, give you a briefing this morning. First off, the Skycam shots coming from the network. That's the Clanton Skycam down in Chilton County. A mostly cloudy sky with a few rays of sun. These images captured about 8 o'clock this morning. It's the Tuscaloosa Skycam looking over toward Bryant-Denny Stadium. And from Demopolis, looking north from the Demopolis Civic Center. Sky mostly cloudy there. You know, the whole pattern here, it's kind of ill-defined. This is going to be a week where we don't have any major weather systems to deal with. Winds aloft are light and variable. The wind field at the surface not very impressive. So there should be enough moisture for a few showers around each day. But in terms of a big rain event, don't expect that, unlike Saturday, which was totally unexpected. We note the cluster of convection off the middle Atlantic coast, some chance of a little surface low wrapping up over there that could create some wind and rain for the upper Atlantic coast, but probably won't be a classic tropical system. Here's the radar this morning at 7:45. A little rain down around Lee County, just north of Phoenix City and east of Opelika, but most folks are rain-free. Rain this week. This is the expected rain valid through Friday evening at 7 o'clock. And this is suggesting rain amounts of about 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch. And again, it looks like a deal where just about every day this week there will be some risk of a shower or two. But in terms of a big, widespread soaking rain event, we don't see that. And having said that, things can happen in these benign patterns that we don't really identify days in advance. But for the moment, we don't see that. And the tropics, the little disturbance we talked about off the middle Atlantic coast shows up there as a low probability system. The high probability system is out there in the far eastern Atlantic, south of the Cape Verde Islands. Pretty decent outflow there this morning. It is a little north of 10 north. And almost all the models recurve this. They take it north into the open Atlantic with a weakness in the ridge north of the system. So odds are this will not affect the United States. Intensity schemes, most of them ramp it up to a tropical storm. And this would be Fred. And by golly, if this is Fred, probably won't do anything. Won't bother anybody but the fish. And there's a look at the analogs, and almost all of them are recurvers into the open water. So if that becomes Fred, Fred will not be a weather maker for any human beings, more than likely. Look at the modeling here. This is the 06 ZGFS. We can pick up that run since we're a little later here today. And again, you can see the core westerlies are up in Canada. Winds aloft are light and variable. A very light westerly flow here. And down below that, sufficient moisture for a few scattered showers. And the bulk of it should come during the daytime heating process this afternoon, this evening. Tomorrow looks the same. You can see that surface low developing on the middle Atlantic coast there. Wednesday, that surface low moves northeast with some wind and rain for places like Long Island and Cape Cod. And again, around here, sufficient moisture for a few showers, nothing more than that. Thursday, I promise we're showing you different maps. They just look the same. And Friday, the end of the week, a few scattered showers. And, of course, little mesoscale features, we don't know about those days in advance, but there's certainly on the synoptic scale nothing out there to suggest any super big rain event other than showers. Saturday, starting off the weekend, this is the 12th of September, big, deep, bad, upper low over South Dakota, but well to the northwest of here. Down below, same deal, sufficient moisture for a few showers. Don't think it washes anything out or rains all day. And Sunday, same deal. A moist air mass. So nothing to really dry us out, but on the other hand, no major weather system to squeeze out the moisture for the next 7 days. And there's Monday of next week. Looks the same. September 22nd, into the forecast. The core westerlies are still well to the north. And down below that, that looks pretty dry. In fact, some kind of wedge-type thing setting up maybe with some cooler air coming down from the northeast. But again, the other good news is that we see no sign of any tropical storm action in the Gulf. So far, so good this year. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video for Labor Day. I'll crank out the next one tomorrow morning by 7 as we get back on the 2-a-day schedule. If you're local to us, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10. And, of course, weather details anytime on the blog, alabamawx.com, if you're watching this on YouTube or iTunes. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful Labor Day, and God bless.